Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Goten from Dragon Ball Z. Let's get started with the eyes. I'm going to start on the left side with a straight line going along the bottom. I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to draw on the upper eyelid. So it's almost like a half oval with an open end on the inside. So we start on the outside, going up and around, and then just pulling it down to right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Starting on the inside, curving up, and then down. Just below the inside of the eyelid, we're going to draw on the pupils. So we're going to start on the left side, and we're going to draw an oval, and we'll color that in black. Let's move over to the right side and do the same thing. In between the bottom of the eye, we're going to draw on the nose. So it's basically like a half circle, almost like a C shape. Below the nose, we're going to draw on the mouth. So we start on the left side, just below the eye. We draw a curve going underneath the nose, and then up on the right side. We're going to round out the sides to open up the mouth. We'll round this out, and we'll come down towards the bottom. Let's tuck the tongue inside the mouth. So on the left side here, it's going to curve up underneath the top of the mouth, come down on the right side. Just underneath the eyes, we're going to draw in some shading. So it's basically two little lines that go across, one above the other. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's go to the outside and draw on the side of the head. So just on the left side here, we're going to draw a straight line angling down towards the jaw. We'll do the same thing on the right side, coming in. Now we want to round out the jaw and come down to a point in the chin. So we round out the jaw and come down with a straight line towards the chin. We're going to round out the chin and come up towards the right side with a straight line and then rounding out the jaw. From here we're going to draw the inside of the hairline. Starting on the left side here, we draw one curve going in towards the eye, and then we're going to pull that up. Do that again. We're going to come down towards the eye. Now this one we're going to come all the way up above the eye, curving up. Now we're going to come down with another bang, going down towards the eye, and then again tapering it out. We'll draw one larger one in the middle here, down in between the eyes, and we're going to go up over the right eye. Up. Now we're going to reverse the direction, going down in the opposite direction, curving down, and we'll curve that back up. Now we're going to work our way down the side of the hair, curving down again towards the eye, going back out, and we'll do one more, curving down, meet up to the side of the head here. Just above the eyes, we're going to draw the eyebrow. So above the left eye, we're going to start by drawing a curve that goes up and then down. And we want to thicken this up in the middle. So starting at the same point on the outside, we're going to curve up, behind the hair, and then down towards the inside. And we're going to fill that all in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting on the inside, curving up above the eye, in behind the hairbang, and then down on the side. We'll go back to the inside and just thicken up the eyebrow to the top, and then down on the side, we'll fill that in black. From here, I'm going to tuck the ears on the side of the head. So from this point here, I just want to curve up and out. We're going to round out the side of the ear, coming around, and then pulling this in towards the side of the head with a hard turn. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Curve up the top of the ear. We're going to round it out, coming down and in, and then pulling this in towards the side of the head. Let's add some lines in the inside of the ear. So on the side here, we're going to step in, curve up, and then we'll curve this in towards the side of the head. We're going to step back and just draw a little C shape on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting down here, curving up and out, curving down the side of the ear, and then right up here, we're going to draw a backward C. Now let's work our way around the outside of the hair. So we're going to start beside the ears first with a little curve going out on both sides. Now we're going to pull these back in, tapering it up just beside the ear, leaving a little gap. And we're going to do a larger one, going out on both sides. Now we're going to pull these back up. We're going to continue on the left side with a larger curve, going out even further. We're going to pull this back in, right about there. We'll do another one on this side, out, and and pulling this in just alongside the side of the head here. Right about there. We're going to draw two larger ones on the left side here and then just round out the side of the head. So back up here, we draw a larger curve going out. Now we're going to bring this in closer towards the center of the head. Going up, and close to the center of the head. We're going to draw one large one up here. Curving up and out. Now we're going to bring this down just above the eye here. So we want to round out the right side of the head. Curving down to right there. Now we're going to take these 2 points and connect it with a curve. Now up in this area here, we're just going to draw one hair strand, curving up. We'll draw one more inside here, curving out. Let's add some of the highlight detail on the hair. So from this point, I want to curve down and just taper it out as it comes down to right about here. I'm going to connect that point to this curve, rounding that out. Now here we're going to do the same thing. So from this point, we're going to angle out towards the left and then curve to the point of the hair. We'll do another one here. Starting from the tip, we'll curve out to right there. Now I want to continue this curve down to connect that. Do another one here. Curving up to here. And we'll take this point, just connect it with a straight line. Let's go to the right side, continue this curve down, and I'm going to curve this out towards the tip of the hair spike. Let's do another one here. So continuing this line down, and pulling this down towards the tip of the hair. Let's add some highlights on the bangs here. So this curve, we're just going to continue up, and then again pulling this down towards the point. Now that we've got the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the neck first. So on either side of the chin, we're going to draw two short lines coming down. Now we're going to step up from the bottom and just draw an angled line going out across the shoulders. From here we're going to draw the front of this vest. So from here we're just going to angle in with a straight line. Now we're going to come down towards the center point. And a hard turn coming in. Up in here we're going to draw the collar, just curving across from left to right. And we're going to add a collarbone in here. So on the left side we're going to angle in and just pull a short line coming down. Do the same thing on the right, going across. In here, I'm just going to add a little curve for a wrinkle in the shirt. Let's go back up to the shoulders and draw the wrinkle on the vest. So from this corner, we're going to step over towards the right, curve across. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to pull this down alongside the inside of the vest, curving down. We're going to continue the vest, so at this point at the top, we're going to step down and just curve to the outside edge of the sleeve, going out. Now from here, I'm going to curve and round out the sleeve, coming down and in. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I want to do a slight overlap for the bottom of the vest. So stepping up, I'm going to curve down, just slightly going outwards this way. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve for the bottom of the vest. Now up in here, we're going to add some wrinkles. I'm just going to draw a curve going up on one side and up on the other. Let's add in the belt. So we're going to start with the knot first on the right side here. We're going to start by rounding out two little brackets. We'll connect the bottom with a slight curve. And in the middle, I'm just going to draw a little line coming down. Let's draw the belt coming down this way. So from this corner, I'm going to curve down. And on the opposite corner, we'll curve in the opposite direction. We're going to take these points and just draw a straight line going out to the bottom of the belt. Now I'm going to take these in and just curve them up to the top of this knot. Go ahead and draw on the sides of the belt. So from this corner, we're going to step in, just draw a short line coming down. Do the same thing on the right, stepping in all the way down to the belt. We'll take that and just draw a curve going in behind the knot. If you'd like, you can draw a little wrinkle in the belt across on the left side. Let's continue down the legs. So in the middle, there's a line that comes down this way. So I'm just going to draw it right behind the belt. It's going to come down to right here. From this point, I want to curve out and down towards the left. Out and down towards the right. Up in here, behind the belt, I'm just going to draw another wrinkle line. Just coming down in an angle on both sides. We're going to step down about halfway along this curve. I'm going to curve again, over towards the left, then over towards the right. Now we're going to draw the bottom of the pant. So again, halfway down this line, we're going to curve around the bottom, and just pull this up. Do the same thing on the right side. Curving around to the bottom, and then pulling that up. We're going to do a hard turn, curving in, Now from the waistline, we just want to curve and overlap this line and come in. So from the hip, curve out, and just overlap that line coming in. the same thing on the right, going around the belt and just pulling that down. Let's go ahead and draw the feet. So on the left side here, we step down, curve down toward the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to round out the bottom of the foot. So from the heel, we're going to curve over towards the toe. Do the same thing on the right side. We're going to round out the top of the foot. So curving back. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to curve the bottom of the leg. Curving in towards the inside of the leg on both sides. Now we're just going to finish this off by taking this point here and just drawing a straight line underneath the pant. Do the same thing on the right side. I'm going to trim out the sole, so taking this curve and just duplicating it right above. Do that on both sides. Now I'm going to add the laces. So right up here, we're going to curve down, then angle up. Do the same thing on the right. So curving across the foot, then angling this up. Let's go back up and draw on the arms. So right in the armpit area here, we're going to start with the inside part of the arm first. Curving out. We're going to step back and just draw a curve coming down. We're going to draw the cuff. We're going to start here, curve out, and over towards the left. Now I'm going to draw in the fist in here. So starting from this point, I'll do a little half circle. Draw a little bracket at the end of the circle. Come down to the bottom of the thumb. I'm just going to swirl around that bracket. We're going to do this 3 more times across here. Just overlapping one behind the other. Then one final one here. We're just going to bring this up to the sleeve. And if it's not long enough, you can always extend that line. Now from here at the edge of the hand, we're just going to curve this up underneath the vest. Leaving a little bit of overlap on top. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting down here, we'll curve out. Going back up, we're going to curve down. Draw a curve going across for the cuff. And then right here at this point, we're going to draw on the thumb. So a little half circle. Draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and go up. We're going to do this 3 more times. Just do a little hook that goes up. And finally up towards the wrist line. And again, we're just going to draw the outside of the arm. Starting from the shoulder, we're going to step down. Just draw a curve, going all the way down to the cuff. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Goten from Dragon Ball Z. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.